Hey there everybody, sofasquirtles here with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. In this battle I was using my UU team, so it's pretty different from how I usually play. I was just pretty much just messing around, just playing for fun. Nothing serious. I just wanted to see how well my UU team would do against an OU team. So there's a battle against exeggutor123, and he has a really standard team, pretty much. It's pretty obvious Scolopede's gonna be OU this gen. Smogon already has the UU statistics, so Hydreigon is UU now. So don't get pissed off at me like, Sofasquirtles, why the fuck are you using Hydreigon? That's a OU Pokemon. No, he's UU for now. I mean, I'm thinking he's probably gonna go to BL, Borderline, along with Metagross. But anyway, let's get into this battle. Alright, so issues the challenge. I lead off with Hydreigon, not sure what he's probably gonna do though. I was thinking he would lead off with Scolipede. So here he uses Protect, obviously gonna get that speed boost off. Now I was actually pretty scared of this guy. I don't exactly like Scolipede getting all those speed boosts up. I was scared of Megahorn, but I decided to take the risk and went for a Fire Blast, and sort of pays off. It brings him all the way down to his Sash. I honestly wish I had Stealth Rocks on this team, but unfortunately Stealth Rocks on Dugtrio is not illegal, but then I don't have Pokebank. We don't have Pokebank. Nintendo, please release Pokebank, hurry up. So anyway, I decided to switch in my King, because he's so fucking big. And I forget that he has the Espeon on his team. So he baton passes to his Espeon while I go for the Roar, trying to negate all his boosts, and yeah, I end up getting Roared out instead. So here he switches out to Espeon. Magic bounces the Roar back. So I'm just thinking, oh shit, I don't know. I was playing like a fucking noob. So I bring in Pornisgone too, and then I trace that Magic bounce. Not that it matters. I just switched. I don't know why I switched out here. I went back into Hydreigon. He outsped me, and I guess it's because I thought he didn't have Dazzling Gleam. I keep forgetting that fucking all these new moves and shit. So he takes me out with Dazzling Gleam, and I'm pretty sad at this point. I'm like, well shit, what am I gonna do now? I bring in Calamari. I know I could survive one Dazzling Gleam, and then because I was not paying attention, I keep forgetting that Magic Bounce also affects Topsy-Turvy, so what I should have done was gone for the Night Slash and I guess switched out because he didn't have any Stealth Rocks on my field. So yes, Calamari gets taken out by that Dazzling Gleam, and then this is the point where I start to focus on the battle for reals. So I know he can't take out Mega Manectric with any of his moves. Look, Shiny, got that from Viet, my boy Viet. So I decided to Mega Evolve here. I'm like, alright, cool, Mega Evolve, yeah. And I get that Intimidate off. Not that it matters, because Espeon is not going to physically attack me. Goes for the Psyshock, won't do a lot. It actually does a bit more than half, but it doesn't kill, so I'm pretty grateful for that. I went for the Thunderbolt. I was praying it would kill, but it doesn't. I mean, it does a good chunk though. So I switch out to Porygon 2 again. Trace again that Magic Bounce with the Eviolite. So I'm thinking, okay, well I have no choice but to stall him out. If I can get him paralyzed, then I'm good to go. So he unleashes the Morning Sun and heals back up to full. I know he cannot take me down, so I just go for another Thunderbolt, praying to the Hex Gods I get a paralysis. And I think he knows this, but then he goes for another Psyshock, hoping to get on my weaker defenses, but it doesn't do too much. So I go for another Thunderbolt, and that takes it. That takes it down to 25%, goes for another Morning Sun. I'm just stalling him out here, not really sure what to do. So, I believe I go for a Recover here, and he just goes for another Psyshock. I was honestly pretty scared. I didn't know what to do. He switches out. He goes into Gliscor, while I spam another Thunderbolt. I was like, oh shit, I should have. I was thinking of going for Ice Beam, but I didn't go into that gut feeling, you know. I didn't follow it. So he goes for the knockoff, which I saw coming. He wants to get that Eviolite off of me, and I go for the Ice Beam, which is going to kill it. But Gliscor doesn't really need He doesn't really need his Gliscor for my team, because the only thing that is a threat on my team that Gliscor is really needed for is Dugtrio, which you'll see won't do too much in this battle. He goes for the close combat, kills Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 is down. Maybe if I would have survived if I had the Eviolite, I'm pretty sure, but whatevs. So I'm down. I see he has the Life Orb, so I'm not sure what his moveset is exactly. I was thinking he might be mixed, so I went into Dugtrio, thinking that he would not be able to outspeed, but I realized he has the Mach Punch, and I go for an Earthquake. It doesn't kill Dugtrio, surprisingly. It does a good chunk, but doesn't kill, so I was like, okay, good, very good. I knew I could Ivy breed you. Perfect, that's why you have to Ivy breed, kids. So knowing that Dugtrio is now the boss, here he switches into Scolipede, protects to outspeed me, so I'm thinking, I'm not really sure what to think here. I thought that he would try to baton pass to something, but I checked. He didn't have any other flyers on any other flying Pokemon on his team besides Gliscor. He goes for the Mega Horn and it misses, so I'm grateful. I got that one hacks in the battle, and I get a crit that I don't need. Are you serious? A crit that I don't need. So next he brings in his Azumarill, really scary. I was thinking that Dugtrio would come on useful later on, so I switched into so fucking big, so fucking bulky. Yeah, I bring in Sofaking, and then he goes for an Aqua Jet. So because of this, I was thinking he might be banded because he decides to switch out. Personally, I would have gone for a Belly Drum, but whatever. So he switches into Sylveon. I was thinking he would switch into Espeon, predicting another Roar, but then I go for Avalanche. Now, that takes it down to a very nice, clean 80%. Yeah, it doesn't do too much. So I had a bit of predicament here. I was thinking that he could either go for the Calm Mind, or he would either go for a Moonblast. Now, because I think that he thought I would switch, I decided to go for the Roar, just to bring him back into something that I could take out easily. So I do go for the Roar, and then I bring in his Espeon. So here I'm thinking, okay, I could just spam Avalanche. He can't kill me with any one hit. He goes for the Shadow Ball. Because it's not stab, it doesn't kill Sofaking just yet. I love Avalugg, he's really bulky. I take it out with an Avalanche. Stab, Avalanche, that does like 180 base power, and it hits the weaker defenses of that Espeon, so I'm pretty happy here. And then this is probably like the clutch play. I was debating whether or not to go for Roar, because I had a feeling that he might be Belly Drum, but I doubted it because of the he switched out earlier. But he goes for the Belly Drum, and I'm pretty screwed here. It's a GG. He set that up quite nicely. Like I went for the Recover, because I guess in my opinion that would have been the safest play. Because if you bring out Sylveon, I'd let him kill my Avalugg, and then I'd let Dugtrio just spam Earthquake. And then because I knew that if you went for the Aqua Jet, it wouldn't be able to kill my Manectric, which is at like a bit less than half. But yeah, I pretty much lost this game here. He goes for the I was hoping that maybe I get like a lucky Sucker Punch crit or whatever, but it's not able to kill because Azumarill is really bulky. He goes for another Aqua Jet, takes that thing out, and it's a clean sweep. It's a pretty clean sweep. Here bringing back Manectric. He's got +4 anyway, so I'm still gonna die. I'm still gonna die to a huge power Azumarill at +4. That's just too much. So goes for Aqua Jet, kills Shiny Manectric, but he's okay. It's okay, he'll live to play another day, and yeah, that's pretty much the battle. Anyway, I guess things to learn. I guess I still would have been safe had I gone for the Roar with Avalugg, because Sylveon would not have been able to kill me with Moonblast, and if he went for the superpower with Marill, I would have been able to I would have been able to tell that he was probably like banded or whatever. If he was banded, I would have won. But yeah, that's pretty much the battle. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, sofasquirtles is out. Goodbye, people.